Good afternoon. My name is Brian Luedke, and I am reaching out to you today to discuss some exciting opportunities that have actually come on up with all the legislation that has been passed here in the last few months. One of them that you might have heard of at the beginning of the year was the Secure Act, and that has to do with retirement planning, which we will not be covering here today. The second one, though, that was a significant piece of legislation was passed in March. That was the CARES Act. If you remember, that's that $2.2 trillion act. It covered things like the PPP, unemployment, the stimulus checks that have all been sent on out. There's a lot of provisions within that act. And one of them, I think one of the ones that's most overlooked is the charitable giving. What our government did here for only 2020 is that they will allow up to 100% of your adjusted gross income, or AGI, to give away to charities. And again, you might say, well, Brian, I can't give away 100%. Okay, that's not the point here. We're not talking about giving away everything, but this is significant because if you go back to 2017, there was a new tax law that was passed. That was for 2018 and moving forward. And what that tax law did was we had a standardized deduction, which was higher than it had been before. Well, you had to give over that standardized deduction to get a charitable deduction on your taxes. So if you itemize here for 2020, you can actually get your standardized deduction and also the potential of having additional deductions by charitably giving away additional dollars with that. That's pretty significant, and I just wanted to make you aware of it. There are a lot of people who are not familiar with this provision within the CARES Act, and that's all I'm doing is trying to educate everybody, let you know that it's available, and that you should probably talk to your CPA, your tax advisor, or financial professional to make sure this is right for your situation. And I can't emphasize that enough. It's really got to be reviewed and make sure, does this make sense for you on it before you make any decisions on what you want to do. But another part of this CARES Act, that if you gave away more than 100% of your AGI, let's say you had a sum of money set aside that you were going to give over the next several years. And if you gave it all this year and it was more than your adjusted gross income, you can actually carry that forward for the next 5 years. So again, this is a wonderful planning opportunity to take a look at how can I best serve these dollars that I've set aside and also reduce my taxation at the same time, helping out supporting your favorite church here at Zion, your charities, and other not-for-profits that you enjoy working with. So look at this as a wonderful chance to really review what's important and how you can make a difference helping others. I can be reached if you have additional questions at my office at area code 815-534-9524. And again, this is just an educational piece. This is not to discuss anything else. This will just be a chance to ask some more questions or discuss, does this make sense for your situation? Thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day.